to open us up, this is going to be the opening bout of the main card, and for good reason here. Muhammad Naimov gets another opportunity right here and gets another tough opponent. I'll just say tough opponent. Bogdan Grad. Bogdan Grad is a guy, from what I've watched, who seems like he wasn't supposed to make it to where he's at right now in this position. Like, he just wasn't supposed to get here. You beat Michael Aswell Jr. It was a split decision matchup on the Contender Series. You get a UFC shot. You fight Lucas Alexander, who is super well praised, awesome, slick, decorated striker, and you knock him out. You get him on the ground and you mount him and you finish him. And now you get Muhammad Naimov, who, in his own right, suffered that third round rear naked choke loss to Felipe Lima right there. Big upset. So Naimov was supposed to be this guy. They say, all right, well, Bogdan Grad is kind of overachieving right now. Let's see how you two match up. And as you could probably tell, Naimov opened up. He's my minus 270 favorite, plus 230 comeback for Bogdan Grad. What do you like about Bogdan Grad right here? What makes him dangerous?
I like that he's very fast, Derek. Likes to push the pace. I wrote down frantic combos because I needed a better adjective instead of frantic. But really, I mean, it is kind of what it is, man. He's throwing him in a flurry. He's hitting you with a bunch of different stuff. And he hits hard, right? He has that brawler style of striking. Watch for the spinning attacks. Like, the thing I like most about Bogdan Grad is you know what you're going to get, but he always is able to prove just something a little different, and he's in it for the scrap.
Yeah, I mean, more or less from what I saw is the striking is a means to an end, and it's to the takedown. It's to get to the hips. Now, it depends on his level of urgency. In that Lucas Alexander fight, it seemed like he was very, very urgent to, I just have to get to your hips and I have to take you down. But you also know what level of striker that you're up against. Naimov, I would not say, is like a pinnacle of striking type fighter or a pinnacle of grappling type fighter. I think he's very well rounded. He does a little bit of it all, but he doesn't excel particularly anywhere. He's just a brick house with very powerful hips who knows how to win a points game right here. And Naimov, I think, has a lot of pressure because Bogdan Grad can win this fight, AJ. You know, I know that might sound crazy, but he can win this fight as a plus 230 dog by taking Naimov down, taking his back, and submitting him or getting to a good enough spot to be able to land some ground and pound. I'd like to see a little bit more ground and pound out of Grad in these control positions because he kind of waits till he gets to a really dominant position, like a mount position, to like really start unloading. But what does Naimov have to do to keep this fight standing? Because you know Grad is going to be relentless.
Yeah, what Naimov needs to do, Derek, is stay at range. Don't let him get to your hips. Work those combos, work those counters, and really just start throwing stuff up the middle, right? As frantic of a pace as Bogdan Grad likes to put on people to, like you said, get that means to an end, you got to not necessarily match it, but you got to shut it down as fast as you can. Best way, throwing stuff up the middle, getting this dude off your trail.
Yeah. I do think fundamentally Naimov is the better fighter. Just through and through. I don't think that there's many questions right there. But again, the better fighter doesn't always win on that night. Is this more or less, let's see, is this a hometown game? Kinda, right? Naimov, I don't know where exactly he's from. I see a flag. I can't identify it. But Tajikistan. So no, he's not from Azerbaijan. But he is putting on for the handful of, or maybe less than a handful of very skilled fighters coming out of Tajikistan. All right, man. The Khan Offley fight showed me that when he's in his bag, Naimov he can do it with the best of them. I wonder how much is going to be up against the cage, just kind of clinched up right there. How much activity? What kind of referee will it be? Again, we got to remember, and I should have prefaced this at the beginning of the program, but this is in Azerbaijan with a commission that most likely does not get a lot of experience in reffing fights. What's going to matter? Control or damage? That's going to be the up for grabs. So do you think that Naimov is a safe play at minus 270? I'm going with Naimov, but do you think he's safe at such a heavy line?
No, man, now that you've even reminded me, Derek, and I've been thinking about this card all week, about this in another country. With the judges, it's going to be interesting to see, hopefully, damage and all the normal stuff we're seeing that has driven us to make these picks have been going the way we're going to see it going. Is it safe? Minus 270. No, I think Bogdan Grad can win this fight, Derek. I think there's a possibility where the pressure just takes over, right? You just the space keeps getting crushed, and there's nothing you can do except get dumped on your head, and then now you're fighting a Bogdan Grad style of fight. I can see it. I don't feel it's safe, but I am also with you. I'm rocking Naimov. I think he is the better fighter. They might not always win, but he's patient, which could be a double-edged sword in this style of fight, but hopefully he's able to find the holes that Bogdan Grad presents.
Yeah. I mean, listen, should be a fun fight right here. We'll see what happens. Remember, Naimov can grapple too. It's not like he's just some pure striker or anything like that. So Naimov is the play. I'm going with over 1.5 rounds at minus 285. I think this is probably going to lean towards a decision unless a submission happens, but I'm not sure if we're going to see a knockout from Naimov. We good on this one?
Are we good on this one, Derek? Naimov, I'm actually taking decision right here.
Yeah. All right. Fair play. Let me see where we're tracking it, just so the people can know. Oh, they don't even got the odds out for that one. Do you got an odds on that one?
Plus 180.
All right. Plus 180 for the decision play. Muhammad Naimov. All right. Fair play.